A dying fortune teller wakes up in a weak body with only 10 hours left to live. The system demands merit points. If he fails, he dies immediately. The next second, a woman joins his live stream. She says a man claims to be her son lost 30 years ago. He even shows a DNA certificate. But her real son has a black mole by his mouth. This man does not. The fortune teller studies the man's face. He immediately reveals the truth. The woman's real son died in a work accident 3 years ago. This man is a former coworker. He faked the report to steal the woman's house. Suddenly, the scammer panics. The police arrive. The fortune teller stops the fraud. The system adds 50 merit points. His life extends to 24 hours. Just then, a lost dog case appears. He helps locate the dog. The system adds only 5 merit points. That equals 1 extra minute. He curses the system. At that moment, he steps away from the stream. He senses strong evil energy. A dead body is nearby. An attacker strikes him. The weak body cannot dodge. The next second, police storm in. Only the fortune teller stands. The weapon is on the ground. The body is at his feet. He is arrested on the spot. Inside the interrogation room, the police captain does not believe him. The fortune teller reads the captain's face. He reveals that the captain lost his mother at age 10. His father remarried. His stepmother now wants the captain's birth, mother's house. The captain never told anyone this. Suddenly, forensic results arrive. The dead woman died over 12 hours ago. That does not match the fortune teller's timeline. The other man at the scene is a serial killer with 3 murders. The fortune teller is released. The next second, the captain touches his hand. The system announces passive merit absorption. 1 touch adds 30 minutes of life. The captain is a human merit charger. The fortune teller wants to stay close forever. But the system warns that merit only flows when the other person willingly helps. Once the captain resists, the absorption stops. Just then, a new case erupts. A wife has attacked her husband. The behavior is strange and violent. Police suspect possession. The captain takes the fortune teller to the scene. The fortune teller uses cinnabar without a paper talisman. The evil force stops immediately. The system adds 100 merit points. His life extends to 24 hours again. At that moment, exhaustion hits him. He falls into a deep sleep. The next second, he wakes up. The system announces that his 12-hour sleep consumed most of his remaining time. Only 9 hours and 58 minutes are left. He looks around. He is not in his own home. The captain brought him here, and the captain is still beside him. The fortune teller wakes up and sees the captain sitting beside him. The captain claims he just came for coffee, but the fortune teller knows he stayed all night. The next second, he asks for new cases. The captain says it is Sunday. He wants to rest. The fortune teller immediately argues. He says every second matters. Then he decides to live stream from the captain's living room. Just then, a woman connects. Her husband just died. She found another phone full of cheating photos and money transfers. She asks if the death was an accident. The fortune teller studies her face. He sees a short-lived, lonely fate tangled with love and money disaster. He warns her that someone in her house is dangerous. Suddenly, an attack happens on screen. Viewers see it is real. The captain tracks her IP address. The fortune teller cannot wait. He races to the scene. The captain follows. At the villa, 2 killers try to silence the woman. The distance is too far to stop them physically. At that moment, the fortune teller uses a protection talisman. The system warns. Cost 80 merit points, life under 6 hours, risk of backlash. He confirms anyway. The next second, the killers are caught. The woman is safe. But the backlash hits. His life drops to 1 minute. The main merit is not yet awarded because the case is not fully closed. He collapses. The captain holds him tightly. Just then, the system detects the captain's high concentration karma energy. Merit begins to flow. Life extends by 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. The case closes. 300 merit points are added, plus the emergency transmission from the captain. His life resets to 72 hours. He wakes up and asks the captain why he is being held so tight. The captain says saving people is instinct. The interrogation results arrive. The husband was murdered by his mistress. She hired the 2 thugs. They wanted all the property. The widow breaks down crying. The fortune teller tells her not to cry for that man. He says her true love will come in 3 months. A younger man, tall, with abs, who cooks. She will be treated like a princess. She thanks him and gives him money. He shows the captain legal income. The next second, the fortune teller looks at the captain's face. He sees romance fade. The captain will meet his true love this year and get married. The captain tells him to stop talking and stop following. Unexpectedly, the fortune teller asks to join the special team. He says he can fight, calculate, catch killers. The captain does not answer. At that moment, other officers see them standing close. They call the fortune teller an embarrassing name. The captain looks uncomfortable. The fortune teller immediately suggests staying at the captain's house temporarily. That will stop the gossip, he says. The captain gives in. 3 days only. Back at the house, the fortune teller notices the strange layout. It feels like something is being suppressed, but he cannot calculate anything. Something is blocking him. The captain says he will not be back for dinner. He leaves for a case. The fortune teller asks if he needs help. The fortune teller sees the captain about to leave. She asks if there is a case. She offers help. Just then, the captain admits his father collapsed. His stepmother called him home. The father wants to see his son settle down. The fortune teller immediately offers to pretend to be the captain's girlfriend. She sees this as a chance to gain favor. At the father's house, the captain introduces her. The next second, his stepsister appears. She clings to the captain and calls him an overly sweet name. The fortune teller acts jealous. She calls the captain an embarrassing name in return. The stepsister glares. The tension rises. Suddenly, a fake Taoist priest enters. The stepmother hired him. He claims evil spirits are blocking the father's mind. He says ordinary medicine cannot help. He wants to perform more rituals after 3 days of fasting. The fortune teller exposes him immediately. She says his chant was nonsense. The priest denies it. At that moment, she makes a bet. She will wake the father in 3 minutes. No burnt talismans, no rituals. If she wins, the priest admits he is a fraud, leaves the family, and donates all his pan money to charity. If she loses, the priest can do whatever he wants with her. The captain agrees to be the witness. The next second, she studies the room. The curtains in a potted plant have turned a sun-facing room into a yin trap. The father's red-streaked eyes and blue-tinged nails are not sickness. Someone is draining his energy with a dark method. She needs a high-level waking talisman, but her remaining life is under 70 hours. Drawing the talisman will cost almost everything. She may die right after. Unexpectedly, she asks the captain to be nice to her. He does not understand. Just then, she explains she needs his willing merit to stabilize her life. The captain panics. The next second, he kisses her. The system announces he is willingly sending merit. Her life extends by 10 hours. She draws the talisman. The father wakes up immediately. The fake priest screams, "It is impossible." He tries to run. The stepmother defends him. Suddenly, the fortune teller moves the potted plant. Beneath it, she finds a hidden object. It is a cursed device using the father's hair and birth date. This is not sickness. Someone attacked him deliberately. The stepmother denies everything. The fake priest breaks down. He says the stepmother paid him to act. She wanted the father to stay unconscious for 3 days. At that moment, the captain calls the police to the house. The next second, the police arrive. They were already outside. The stepmother and the fake priest are caught. The police arrive immediately. An officer had followed them. The stepmother claims the fake priest told her the plant was for peace of mind. She says she was fooled. The father begs to keep the family shame private. The fortune teller announces that each person has their own karma. The stepmother's retribution will come soon. Just then, the fortune teller pretends to faint. She asks the captain for energy. He only gives her water. She calls him stingy. The next second, news arrives. The fake priest has escaped. A new case appears. An old house on Yongfu Lane. Police checked twice and found nothing. Now it is transferred to the special team. The captain decides to go. The fortune teller insists on coming. She says she is weak and needs protection from the escaped criminal. He agrees but orders her to behave. At the house, they break down the door. The killing energy is thick. Death and resentment fill the air. Suddenly, they find a dead woman. She has been dead for over 12 hours. A baby is alive but burning with fever. A man named Li Hao is there. He screams and resists. The fortune teller immediately senses the truth. This man has killed before. At least 2 of his own close relatives. The police take him away. The baby is rescued. The system adds 150 merit points. Her life extends by 60 hours. The next second, she draws a healing talisman without permission. The system deducts 200 merit points, but the baby's fever breaks. The child is safe. Then the system adds 120 merit points. Her life extends by another 48 hours. She says saving a life matters more than merit. At that moment, the captain asks her to dinner. He says it is a wei-win gesture. She asks if he is trying to pursue her. He denies it, but his ears turn red. After dinner, he offers to send her back to her temple. She says the temple is cold and scary. She asks to stay one more night at his place. He agrees, 1 night only. On the way home, a little girl sells flowers. The fortune teller buys a sunflower for the captain. Unexpectedly, he buys all the flowers. He says nothing. Back at the house, she tells him he does not really hate her. He says it is just basic politeness, but his actions say otherwise. Just then, she says her legs are weak. She asks him to carry her to the room. He does. This fortune teller asked the captain to sing her a lullaby. He refused. But the next second, he sat beside her bed until she fell asleep. Just then, the system reminded her she had only 165 hours left to live. She cursed the system for being a killjoy. Suddenly, a challenger appeared in her livestream. He claimed to expose her as a fraud. He bet she could not guess what he was holding. The fortune teller studied the energy. She revealed the object was a photo of a man born in 1985. The picture was taken 3 years ago near water in the south. The man did not die naturally. He drowned. His resentment never faded. The challenger turned pale. The audience exploded. The fortune teller won the bet. The man was forced to admit that the supernatural was real. At that moment, the captain arrived. A high school girl had been missing for over 48 hours. The fortune teller insisted on joining the case. She needed merit to survive. The captain warned her it was dangerous. He let her come under one condition: follow all orders. At the abandoned bar, she looked at the girl's fate. She saw death energy. She said the girl was in the southeast, near a dark watery place. 3 kilometers away stood an abandoned water plant. The captain immediately led the team there. Inside the plant, the villain had the girl. He called her a pure yin body. He was performing a dark ritual to steal her spirit for immortality. The fortune teller sensed a powerful trapping formation. She gave protected talismans to the captain and his team. Then she searched for the formation's core. Unexpectedly, she found it at the top of an old water tower. She broke the formation with her own energy. The next second, the system warned her. Her life dropped to 10 minutes. At that moment, the captain found the villain. He was the same man who had challenged her livestream. He claimed he was conducting a scientific energy experiment. He said the girl was his key to eternal life. The fortune teller exposed him. Using a living soul to refine a weapon was evil. True immortality followed the natural order, not theft. The man was just a coward blinded by desire. The captain arrested him immediately. Just then, the fortune teller collapsed. Her life had fallen to 5 minutes. She needed the merit from the closed case. The system added 200 merit points. Her life shot back up to 72 hours. She was alive again. The next second, she accused the captain of taking advantage of her. He said he was only preparing to give her CPR. She laughed and asked if CPR required permission first. The captain told her to stop interfering with the crime scene. The girl was safe. The team prepared to leave. Suddenly, a new alert triggered. The villain's accomplices were waiting outside. They planned to intercept the prisoner transport. The fortune teller shouted to the captain. Something bad was about to happen. The captain was injured. The fortune teller rushed into the hospital. The system warned that if the high-concentration karma carrier died, her long-term merit gain would collapse. Just then, a woman named Su Wan appeared. The system labeled her an unknown variable. The fortune teller wondered if Su Wan was another merit charger. Double the merit, double the happiness. At that moment, the captain said they were not the same kind of people. He tried to push her away. The next second, the stepsister arrived. She accused the fortune teller of causing the captain's injury. The fortune teller fired back. The captain defended her. Suddenly, Su Wan asked about the fortune teller's background. The fortune teller felt something wrong. Su Wan did not feel alive. There was no living yang energy on her body. The system warned again. Su Wan's energy conflicted with the world's laws. The fortune teller had to be careful. A new case broke out. A dead body had been found in a hidden location. The team rushed to the scene. The fortune teller used a mirror and a red rope. She performed a quick ritual. Unexpectedly, the sun came out immediately. She announced that the killer lived within 3 miles. A male between 30 and 40, hunched back, worked in slaughter or funeral industry. The police checked. They found a suspect matching exactly. The team moved in. At that moment, Su Wan tried to question the fortune teller's methods. The fortune teller confronted her directly. She said Su Wan had no living yang energy. She asked what Su Wan really was. Su Wan's expression changed. She called the fortune teller a variable. She said the fortune teller could not be allowed to live. Just then, the team surrounded the killer's hideout. An abandoned recycling plant. The killer was half insane, consumed by his own dark energy. The fortune teller warned the team. More than one life had been taken inside. The killer was extremely dangerous. The next second, they broke in. The killer laughed. He said he would use their blood to feed his creation. The fortune teller told him to stop. Using dark arts to harm people would bring divine punishment. The killer refused. Suddenly, he attacked. The captain protected the fortune teller. The killer was subdued. But just as they tried to interrogate him, his soul began to scatter. He screamed that his master would never forgive them. The fortune teller realized the truth. This killer was only a pawn. The real master was still out there. The case was not over. The fortune teller examined the dead body. She saw a ritual that locked the soul and borrowed yin energy to extend life. The victim was a pure yin body, a bait for immortality. She found a piece of yin-nourishing wood. A faint spiritual mark remained. She could track it to the next target. The killer was just a pawn. The real master was still out there. The captain upgraded the case to top secrecy. He told the fortune teller to help catch the organization. But next time, he wanted undeniable evidence. The system added 180 merit points. Her life increased by 66 hours. A new continuous task chain opened. The rewards for stopping the longevity organization would be huge. Just then, Su Wan called the captain. She wanted to discuss the fortune teller. She claimed to know things he did not. Su Wan asked if he truly knew the fortune teller's past. No complete records existed. The fortune teller had appeared from nowhere. Her methods were not orthodox. Suddenly, Su Wan mentioned the merit system. The captain froze. He had never told her about that. The next second, Su Wan warned him not to be fooled by appearances. She said they had known each other the longest. They understood each other. The captain began questioning the fortune teller. Why was she so obsessed with live streaming and cases? What was merit? The fortune teller tried to joke and change the subject. The captain pressed again. At that moment, she wanted to tell him the truth. She was a wandering soul from another world. She was only close to him to survive, but she stayed silent. She admitted she was starting to trust him. That was exactly why she did not dare to gamble and reveal everything. The next morning, she started her live stream. A mother joined. Her son had changed after getting a girlfriend. He quit his job. He kept asking his parents for money. The mother suspected the girlfriend was a scammer. The fortune teller looked at the son's face. She saw signs of being cheated. The girlfriend was part of a professional wedding fraud ring. The so-called wealthy brother did not even exist. The son had already lost 200,000 yuan. Suddenly, the police arrived. The scam was exposed. The son realized the truth. The system added 80 merit points. Her life increased by 3 hours. The captain watched from the side. He decided to let her give him a fortune reading. Maybe he could find new clues. Immediately, he called his team. He ordered them to station near his ancestral home, just in case. Something was coming. This woman's secret enemy turns out to be a fake friend who wants to steal her captain's soul for immortality. The next second, the captain asks her to check his family home. His father is not recovering. Something dark remains. The fortune teller agrees. She adds one condition: a favor owed. The captain accepts immediately. At the house, the stepsister attacks her with insults. The fortune teller fires back. Then she finds the real problem. Suddenly, she discovers a wealth tree planted with bone ash and coffin dust. A lock fortune coin is embedded in the wall. Someone set up a fortune-draining formation. Just then, she reveals that the stepmother's room contains the main altar. The captain forces the door open. Under the stepmother's pillow, they find a pendant. It belonged to the captain's late mother. The pendant is stained with blood. The fortune teller explains. A personal item soaked with the original owner's blood and birth data is the perfect vessel for a life-draining curse. The stepmother refuses to confess. The fortune teller uses a truth talisman. The system deducts 30 merit points, 12 hours of her life. At that moment, the stepmother breaks down. She names the mastermind. Unexpectedly, Su Wan hated the captain's father for looking down on her. She wanted to destroy the entire family. She also wants the captain's 10 lifetimes of merit for her own immortality. The next second, Su Wan appears outside the house. She admits everything. She calls the fortune teller a pathetic worm living on a system. The fortune teller steps forward to protect the captain. The system warns of accelerated life drain. 68 hours left. The fight erupts. The fortune teller's energy collapses. Suddenly, the captain emits a golden light. His pure merit shields them both. Su Wan is struck. She screams and flees. Just then, the fortune teller collapses. The captain catches her. She refuses the hospital. She wants to go back to the temple to rest and study his golden light. The captain agrees. He will take her there immediately.